Hey guys, what's up? I'm Tony from Tony's Professional Touch, based out of San Bernardino, California. And in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about how we deal with lowballing clients and customers. So let's get right into it. Follow me along.
Hey bro, so you're over here detailing. A neighbor came to you.
Yeah.
He was shocked. Do you get that a lot?
Sorta, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually not in this area, because we're in a nice area, but like at my area, yeah. Like where I live, usually.
So he came up to you. He's what's the first thing he asked you?
How much I charge for a wash.
And that's the first thing a lot of people ask you, right?
Yeah, how much you charge.
And you show him your price.
Yep.
You was giving him a heart attack, Tony.
Yeah.
Now, he did say he has 10 cars.
Yeah.
You know, this and that. How do you feel about that? Does that happen a lot?
Sorta, just not really usually on the first conversation, but I don't know, I feel like maybe he was expecting like a discount or something because he had so many vehicles. But I was like, we didn't even, like, after I gave it the price, I kind of already knew he wasn't gonna hire us. So I was like, it's all right. He's just not the client for us, and we're not the business for him.
It's just like that. You don't even try to work with them anymore?
Nah, I don't try to negotiate or anything. Just leave it at that. That's my price. If you're interested, let me know. And then try us out. We'll do one car and then see how you like it. If you want to get your others done, we'll go ahead and get them done.
What price do you think he was looking at? What price do you think he would?
I think he was expecting like under 50, maybe like 30, 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, if that, because I don't know. He has 10 cars. He might want to spend even less for 10 cars. He's probably gonna expect like 20, 25.
I think people like that, they're gonna haggle regardless.
Yeah.
Even if you do like $25 a car,
even though
do 20.
Even though it was funny when he came up to us, like he was like telling me, "Oh, I can retire you," like if he had that much money. And then I gave him the price, and boom, he's like, "What?" He's like, "Wait, hold on, man." I told him $100. He's like, "For 4 cars?" I was like, "No. Entry level price for 1 car."
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was bada boom.
Hey Tony, talking about lowballers. When you first started, did you take those type of jobs?
Yeah.
Why?
Trying to take anything I could get.
Yeah, just to bring in income or just to get the client?
Both.
And then you mentioned that you actually raised your prices. Do you remember what you were charging when you first started?
Yeah, technically like $50 for a mini detail, like inside and out. But I would always give like a huge discount to everybody just because I was trying to get the job. And
then when you started charging more, did you notice those same people stayed or they left?
Nah, they left.
Yeah.
Yeah, they left.
Dang.
As soon as I raised my prices like $10 more, he's like, "I'm out." I was like, bro.
How did they tell you? They're like, "Hey Tony, I'm sorry." Did they make up an excuse or they just ghosted you?
Nah, they just said they can't do that. And I was like, all right.
That was it?
Yeah. I was like, let me find you. I gave him one of my homies, like he was cheaper, charging cheaper. And I don't think they hired him either because they didn't like his service. I was like, "Hey, you guys want it cheaper?" And he's cheaper. And they're like, "We want sure quality, but at that price." I'm like, "This is not gonna happen." You guys, I was hooking you guys up for like 2-3 years. I was like, "Nah, I'm good." Yeah. And then like a lot of them that like I let go, they would usually never tip anyways. So I was like, I can't hook you guys up anymore. Like, you guys don't even tip. You guys nothing. I'm like, yeah. Like they would just basically want their cars done, and then that's it. There was not really any bond or anything. So I'm like,
if you could go back, would you do anything different or nah?
Yeah, I wouldn't try to get all the clients, like raise my prices super low just to try to get like as many clients as possible from the area. And I wouldn't try to like take on any type of detail and whatnot. Like I was doing some crazy deals back then that I probably wouldn't do it anymore.
Like what?
Like that one story that I already did before, like I told you guys, I did like 2 full interiors with the outside wash for like $100 for 2 cars.
Yeah.
And that took like 2 days. Everyone was $100.
When you first started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$50 one car, I had to come back the next day because I had to finish the other car, so another $50 the next day. I was like, nah. And I was just trying to get money, and then the client as well. And then he also told me he was gonna get me a bunch of cars and whatnot. I never heard from him again. Never got any more clients. I was like, all right.
Dang. Hey, customers, bro, they're out there playing people sometimes.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, so a lot of detailers realize this, that the customers that are willing to pay, it's not about the money for them. It's about the
relationship,
the service, right?
Both, yeah.
Yeah, and also they tip on top of your
regular,
quote-unquote high prices.
Yeah.
Dang. Would you raise your prices sooner? Or is it because you were charging so low because you just started and needed the experience?
Well, in the beginning, I would keep the price that I was like charging. Like I feel like $50 for my inside and out details as a starting price was not bad. The problem is that I was charging like $20-$30 because like I was giving them a big discount because I wanted to get the job, like the money and the job or whatnot, the client. So if I were to go back then, I'd just keep it at 50. If anything, drop down like $5 or $10. But also when you first start, you can't be charging like the guys that have been in the game for a lot longer than you, and like no one's gonna want to hire you because you don't really have your name out there.
Where are you at with your prices right now? Are you sticking with them or you plan on raising them soon?
Right now I'm sticking to them.
It works?
Yeah, it works. If anything, if they pay like credit or debit card through like the Square thing, I might start charging like the little fee because it charges me the fee, so it just kind of takes it out of my like total amount or whatever. So I'll probably, if they pay through credit or debit, I'll probably have to start charging that small fee, which is like 3 or 4% or something like that. And anything else, probably won't charge a fee and just probably keep it at what it is right now. Pretty comfy. If anything, I may consider, I don't really have to, just because that it's a starting price for most of the packages. So like the corrections and coatings, I've been starting them at $1,500, but I may have to raise them just because they take so much time that honestly I've been a bit more profitable with other packages than our highest one, which is like kind of weird to say. Just because it takes so much time depending on the vehicle and the condition of the paint. So like 2-day job or whatnot, instead of like a couple hours.
Hey Tony, what's the best way you've learned to turn down a low-balling customer? Like right away, or do you let them talk and ask questions?
Nah, I usually turn them down pretty quickly. Usually they don't want to ask any questions as soon as they hear your price.
So that's the first thing you should say.
Yeah, like this guy that we had come up to us, literally as soon as like I said my price, he was like shocked. He's like, wait, what? He's like, for this many cars? I was like, no, for one car. It's our entry level package. This is what it includes, and that was it. And then if you're interested, hit us up. But I didn't try to further like make the conversation longer than it should be, just because I could already feel like he wasn't gonna want to book it in anyways.
So, has this ever happened when you gave somebody the price, and then they tried to, sell your dream? I'll get you more customers, bro. Hey, bro, I have so many friends. I'm part of a club. This and that. Give me a discount. Do you entertain it or still? Nah.
It depends on the package you're going for. But honestly, the last time that I tried entertaining it and whatnot was like, I think like 1 or 2 months ago. And then after that, I'm like, you know what? It's really just like a waste of time trying to entertain this and whatnot. Like if they're not serious about it, just let it go. Don't even try to like fight for it or whatnot.
Okay. So, how do you know when they are interested?
They're not trying to haggle you on price. They ask certain specific questions that aren't like super common sense.
Like what? Like what type of wire do you use, or?
Nah, they'll ask like what's the process of the detail service. Sometimes they'll ask what products you use. They want to make sure you're using quality products.
Like what? No Walmart stuff?
No
chemical guys? Or?
It just depends on the client. Some of them don't care. Some of them do care.
I got you.
And then like duration of like how long it's gonna take to get the car done, and when can they set up the appointment and drop it off. Like those are usually right away. They're trying to get it done when they're asking like for availability, timing, things like that.
Have you noticed people hitting you up? Brand new customers that don't know you, or customers that got that word of mouth?
Both.
Yeah, both?
Yeah, I've been getting hit up with both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who do you think is more likely to book? People who don't know you and found you, or people who got recommended by somebody else?
People got recommended by somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did some guy in Corona, and he found me off Google, and he like booked it in, no hesitation. Like
online or in person? Like over the phone?
No, online. Like he booked it in himself through the website and everything.
What?
Yeah. When I got there, I was like, how'd you find me? And he was like, oh, my son found you. And then so he just booked it in because he trusts his son. So if his son said it was good, then I must be good. And like I did the service and everything. He liked it. And then like I asked everything was good. He's like, yeah, I trust you, bro. And he's like, bada bing, bada boom. He didn't complain about price, nothing. He tipped me well. And yeah, that was great. I was like, dope.
Hey, what type of car did you have?
It was a Volkswagen, just a wagon, like a regular 2014, 15, something like that.
How come he wanted the service? Just to have it clean, or was there a purpose?
He's gonna pass it down to his younger son.
Oh, so kind of clean it up to pass it down.
Yeah, he wanted it nice and clean for him.
Damn, man, the sun's rolling in style, bro.
Yeah,
It's gonna be knee deep in gold.
I actually kind of want to buy it off of him. Yeah, I was like, it's a pretty nice car, and then there was a diesel who got really good, like mileage.
Yeah.
I think he was saying like over 40.
Okay.
So I was like, that's nice.
Hey, Tony, so, you know, we all know this good clients, bad clients.
Yes, sir.
But what's one thing you do to a good client to make them want to come back and get your service?
Always take care of them, go a little bit above and beyond. If you see something that might need to get done, go ahead and take care of it for them. If it's like not gonna take way too much time or whatnot out of your business day.
So you do a little bit extra for a customer. Mm-hmm. Do you let them know, or do you just do it?
It really varies on the thing and the client, because like sometimes they won't notice. If I feel like they might not notice, I'll let them know. But if I feel like they'll notice, then I'll just let it be, and they'll usually like hit me up later about it and be like super grateful. But yeah, it just varies on the client and what I think. Even over the phone call, I still struggle sometimes to give a quote, just because like I can't see the vehicle, so all I can tell them is a starting point, but I can't exactly tell them an exact price, which is, I mean, it's an estimate, so it's part, like, it's the meaning of it. But some people expect you to, like, if you say that price, they expect you to like that's what they expect to pay. Mm-hmm. So if it's like you get there and it's really bad, you're like, hey, I'm gonna have to bump it up, and they're like, oh, but you told me it's gonna be this. Like, hey, starting point is an estimate. You gotta always make sure you tell them like starting point, because if you don't tell them starting point, that's what they expect to pay.
Hey, Tony, so this customer, they like your work so much, she wanted to get her daughter's car detailed.
Yeah.
Now, what's your process of getting a quote for them? Because that's what she wanted, a quote, an estimate, right?
Yeah.
So what's the first thing you look at?
So first thing I look at is, I ask them like, what is their main priority with this detail? Like, what are they looking to get done? What are they interested in getting done? Then I ask them, how long do you plan on keeping the vehicle? Like, what's the reason you're trying to get this detail done? After you ask those two questions, then you can start inspecting the vehicle. So right away I went to the inside, checked out the driver's side, it's usually the worst side, checked out the seats, the carpet, the floor mats, dashboard. Depending on their budget, like if you might want to ask them if they have a budget, or if they just want to find out, like, no matter the cost. The car is not hers, the car's her daughter's, but she wants the daughter to sell the car. So right off the bat, if they plan on selling the car, I believe they're going to want to go with the most affordable route that makes the vehicle look the best, but without spending the most amount of money. So while we could do a full interior detail on the vehicle to make it look brand new again, it'd probably be a better option to just go with the mini interior and then do the seat shampooing, because the seats are pretty bad and they're tan color and they're stained. So we could shampoo the seats and just do the mini interior to save price or cost right there for them. But you can give them both options. You can let them know, like, hey, we can do this full interior detail for this price, or we can do just the seat shampooing and then the mini interior for this price. And then we go to the outside. The paint is black. It does have like light oxidation on the top areas, and then a bunch of swirls and water spots. And it also has a couple of dings and dents around. So I let them know we do offer paintless dent repair, and we also offer polishing and correction service and protection like ceramic coating, wax, and sealants. Since they're trying to get rid of it, I'd probably recommend like going with light polish, if that. If not, we can just do like a clay and seal and wax. If that's like too much, we can go even step down further and do a more affordable, just like a regular detailed foam wash with spray wax. And then I recommend clearing up the headlights, so doing a headlight restoration to bring the appearance of the vehicle a lot better. And that's basically my thought process. Then we can also do an engine bay, just to clean the whole thing up all around and wrap it up. So just really, you got to look for what your client is looking for and what they want to get done and what their budget is.
So starting at, what is it looking at?
the bare minimum that if they wanted to get just the headlights done and the detailed foam wash, interior detail seat shampooed, it'd be like roughly starting at $250.
That's a
like,
good price.
Yeah, for like the lowest one. Well, there you guys have it. That's how I deal with lowballing clients and customers. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys deal with lowballing clients and customers. And remember, you guys like this type of content, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.